Hey, this is Steven again, and I'm here to show you another quick way to check up on Amazon. This time it's going to be dealing with refunds and reimbursements. Now, we all know that Amazon loves to give away our money, and if somebody asks for a refund, they don't have a problem refunding their money, which is okay. It's customer service, what it's all about, but there are times they don't necessarily pay attention to what they're doing, why they're doing it, and don't always pick up on the fact that the person may not return the inventory. And they have 45 days to return inventory. Um, and if they do not return it, then technically Amazon is supposed to reimburse you. Um, 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, that usually happens, but not always. And that's what I want to show you real quick here is how to check up on them and make sure they're reimbursing you when they don't get the item returned. Now there's several ways to do this. This is just how I do it. Um, Amazon will email you when they are issuing a refund. And I have just set up a separate little folder in my email um, that I save these emails from Amazon, and I go back every week or so and check the dates. And anything older than 45 days, I look and see if it has actually been returned. People do this different ways. Some people put these dates on their calendar along with the information. Um, Personally, this is just as easy for me. I mean, everything is right here. Um, you've got the item number or the order ID. You've got the item that they've returned. They've got the dollar amount they've been refunded. Um, so I don't really see a need to have to transfer all this information somewhere else. Other people, sometimes they just like to get notified that it's time to check on it. Like I said, I come back in here every couple weeks and check and see. Just looking for the dates that are older than 45 days. Um, I want to go real quick, try to real quick here and show you the process that I use. Again, may or may not be right. Well, right, it works, but you may come up with a better way. Basically what I do, I take this order ID number and I copy it and go to my Seller Central and go into reports, fulfillment, and on your left hand side you will see customer concessions, you'll see returns. Click on returns, you take that order ID, you paste it into here. Now you got to make sure you change the event date. Depending on how old it is, make sure you got the days covered. We'll just click 180 just to make sure everything's covered. Then you hit generate report. Now you see here it gives you an item, or it gives you a result telling you that the item was returned. Unit returned to inventory, gives you a status, although it does tell you customer damage, so you got to wonder why they're returning your inventory if it's damaged. Of course, customer damage usually means it's just been opened. Um, but either way, you can see here it has been returned to inventory. So there's really nothing else we need to do with that. If we go back into the email again and go to the next one, which I think is that. Again, it's got all the information, your order ID, the amount refunded. Copy, go back into your reports, paste that in there, generate report. Now you see there is no results, which means the item did not get returned. When that happens, you go right up here, just above returns to reimbursements, and do the same thing. Enter in that same order ID that you've already got saved in your clipboard, change your time frame, and click Generate Report. And you will see here that it has been reimbursed. Now, they don't give you all your money back, they keep their fees, but it's okay, it's better than nothing. But you do see here that this has been reimbursed when they didn't refund or return the item. Now we go into another one here. Basically, you can just go through your, now if you're doing it every couple weeks, I kind of let this slip and got a few here I need to go through, but if you do it every week or two, you're only going to have hopefully one or two issues to look up, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. I do want to show you one here. Again, we will copy that, go back over to fulfillment, returns, order ID. See, I didn't change that, so you're not going to get results. I'll change that. Alright, again, no results found. It did not happen. They didn't return it. So we go to reimbursements and enter in your ID again. It's already still on your clipboard. Now this one's going to look a little different. Now when I did this actually the other day, nothing came up here. So the item had not been returned. The item had not been reimbursed. What I did was I filed a claim, and you see August 25th they reimbursed me for the item. Actually gave me more money than I sold it for. Not sure where that came from, but I'm not going to argue. But they did, again, like I said, this was not reimbursed, so they gave it to me just the other day. It took them probably all of 2 days, so it's not a real major issue. And basically what you do, you go into your help, you go to contact us, go into selling on Amazon, customers and orders, returns, refunds, cancellations. Just type in here, real quick note, actually gives you a place for your item, your order number. So you paste again, still got it on there, paste your item number, and just put a quick comment. This item was returned from the buyer, or was refunded to the buyer, was never returned, and I would like to request you credit my account with the reimbursement for this item. Just that simple. You don't have to beg, you don't have to make up stories, you don't have to really give them a whole lot. Just give them the item number or the ID, tell them what's going on, and hit send. And like I said, it took them no more than 2 days to take care of that. But I just wanted to point that out, that they don't always reimburse you, so there is a way to check up on Amazon and get your money back. Now I want to show you real quick here. I know some other people, if you go to returns, if you don't enter anything in other than a time frame, it will give you a list of items that have been returned. So however you have it saved, if you want, you can just go through this list and check to see that it has been returned. Like I said though, if you're doing it every week or so, you should only have 1 or 2, so it shouldn't be that hard to do it one at a time. This way you have to kind of go back and forth checking numbers. Like I said, just want to show you that was an option. But you do see here, typically in their disposition, it'll show you sellable, sellable, defective, sellable, customer damaged, and they show what they've done to them, pending repackaging, return to inventory, again, defective but return to inventory. That's always questionable, but you see what they did with everything here. But again, just wanted to show you, basically you go to returns, enter your order ID, go to reimbursements. If it's not returned, enter the order ID, and it'll tell you it's been reimbursed or not. Like I said, 9 times out of 10 they do reimburse you, but you never know, and better safe than sorry when it comes to your money. I hope that helps. Hope I didn't drag it out too long. You all have a good night.